Welcome to day 105 of our BitClout journey. Wait, Thor, stop. We're recording.
Oh, shit.
He's working up an appetite, guys.
All right, I'm here.
All right, so today's day 105 of our BitClout journey, in case you missed it, Thor. We're here. I'm Ed Krassenstein here with my twin brother, Brian, and we have two special guests today, Thor Torrens and Michael Rolland.
Hey, guys.
They're both on BitClout, and they're both tearing it up on BitClout. So guys, what do you just launched a new project together. What can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, you know, Thor and I, we got along really well on Clubhouse, got to know each other in Miami, and we started talking. I always was enamored by the whole Humans of New York mentality, where I loved what that guy did, showcasing strangers around New York City. And when we got started on BitClout, it just seemed, even now, there's so many moving pieces, so many new projects going on. And I was thinking, you know what? I've been in the food delivery business for so long, worked with a lot of restaurants, I've had a blog, a podcast, and I love eating, love people. And Thor and I were talking. We had a great brunch one morning in Fort Lauderdale together. And we were like, you know, it'd be really cool to showcase creators over meals as a way to just, you know, on one end, be a marketing vehicle for BitClout, and on another end, being able to showcase people from all walks of life. And mostly, you know, we're not talking about like really huge name creators only. We're talking about everybody, you know, anybody and everybody. So I think that's Thor and our whole premise. We started with Chet Long, who's had quite the story as our first breaking bread. Well, Chopsticks in LA, we got sushi with them. And yeah, guys, it's exciting. I'm actually going to New York on Monday, and Thor and I are going to crank out a bunch more of these. And you know, before we come hang with you.
Yeah, there's a bunch of big names in New York on BitClout, so that should work out really well. You might want to add in some shots beforehand too. It might get people to open up more.
That's a good point.
I like that.
With BiteIntoBitClout, it's our mission to connect with creators from all walks of life, you know, and what's more universal than food? So as Michael said, you know, you sit down with a meal, you open up, maybe a few shots before. So we're going to showcase creators all around the world. We started in LA, then we're going to come to New York, and we think it's going to be a great community builder and an anchor. You know, a lot of things get lost in the sauce on BitClout, and you can see everyone's clouts and their pictures and their videos, but this will be more intimate, more romantic, more one-on-one, a deep dive. And, you know, it's going to help the creators too, because, you know, you never know who's going to watch one of these episodes and say, wow, I didn't know that about that person. Let me throw a little bit of investment in their coin. So we're really looking forward to it. We're thinking like a hybrid, you know, like Anthony Bourdain, like Man vs. Food, like Diners, Drive-In, and Dives. Like we can mix all components of those, because as Michael know, I don't know if you guys know, but we can eat, you know, and our first meal together, we had a meal in Florida, this amazing brunch with these handmade pancakes. And I ordered the pancakes and a breakfast sandwich and like an omelet. And the guy was like, you're not going to eat it. You're not going to finish this. And then we finished it all. And like, we wished we had a camera where we could like see the guy's face after it was all done. Like, so.
Well, and what better way to kind of find the stuff that's lost in the sauce than to eat the sauce, right?
Exactly. Saucy Susie.
I really like the fact that you're not just focusing on like, you know, the high dollar value people or the people who are known already on the platform. You're kind of going after just anybody to allow the community to kind of meet those who they might not discover otherwise. So I love that. I think that's a brilliant idea. And I think it's great for the community in general.
Thanks. I mean, that's really what I've loved about you guys from day one on here, is how you've really shown light on so many different creators. And I think for this community to thrive too, we need people that are not known to become known. And it helps word of mouth, and it helps bring on way more new users to the platform. I think from my background with even like blue collar workers in the restaurant industry, we need those types of folks on here to really get this thing to another level anyway. So that's what I think is cool about this, is we help get people excited and hopefully could drive more adoption. We're hoping to be starting with showcasing existing creators, and we're hoping this could also turn into an onboarding funnel where we're bringing in, you know, new clients for the platform.
Yeah, and there's this thing, right? It's like the rich get richer. I think it's important for all entrepreneurs to hear the entrepreneur's hero's journey, and for people to realize, like, oh, okay, that guy's a whale, but like he started his business from the ground up, you know, and it took X, Y, and Z, and there were road bumps and there were mishaps. Because I think some people just come on and, you know, they see a whale, so to speak, and they're like, oh, I can't do that. Like, that guy's a whale. I have no chance. It's like, no, listen to this guy's story. You know, listen to this girl's story. They started from the ground up, bootstrapped, and made a really successful business. And that's why they're here. You know, everybody loves a motivational entrepreneur story as well, you know?
Yeah, and you know, everybody has to start somewhere. And, you know, like Justin Bieber started on YouTube. And, you know, Lauren Gray, she kind of just became this hit influencer on Instagram and YouTube. I mean, they had talent, but their talent had to be discovered. So I think that's what we can see here on BitClout. We can have a new I guess, wave of influencers that kind of make a name for themselves here on BitClout.
Exactly.
It's exciting. It's really exciting times. It's that's what's so cool about being early to something, I think, is being able to see what all these cool people are up to. And, you know, as we've all seen together, BitClout, I think, allows us accessibility that no other platform has for collaborating in different niches that I've never been able to see showcased on a LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, any of those.
Yeah, I think it kind of enhances the feeling of community, because if the community does well, we all do well. Whereas like on another social platform like Twitter or Facebook, it's like if the community does well, then the shareholders do well. The users don't really benefit at all. So I think that kind of adds to the community feel of everything and incentivizes collaboration.
For sure.
I agree.
So where do you see BiteIntoBitClout going? Do you think this is going to be like a weekly thing, a monthly thing? Like what's the plan?
You know, Brian, I think we're hoping after New York, like we're excited you guys are joining us for Kat Cohen was nice enough, very generous to host this dinner party that we're sponsoring in August. We're really hoping, I'm going to be in New York for the next month. We're going to try to showcase a lot of creators. We're hoping this will probably be bi-weekly. I think our plan for Thor and I, after we self-fund the next wave of this in New York, we're hoping that'll be enough of a proof of concept to get this funded on another level so we can really take this on the road. I think luckily with where I'm at in life, I'm going to have the flexibility to really be able to travel a lot and give my time to the community and be on the road plenty. So I'm hoping this could turn into that type of ongoing thing where, you know, it's a different city every couple of weeks.
Yeah. What I'm seeing is my phone's ringing. Hello.
Take your time. Take the call.
Food Network? 5 million? No. Call us back in a year. This is still season 1, episode 8.
They got to buy your coin, right? Food Network has to buy your coin if they want it.
Wow. Right.
We're looking, you know, season 1, episode 8. Oh, season 2 is coming. You know, we're already filming. Here's some teasers and some sneak peeks. You know, make it real official. We got the website, BiteIntoBitClout.com. We're going to develop that. We got the YouTube page. And then the sky's the limit. You know, we got so many creators on this platform that have to be showcased. And then it's a network effect. And if you're listening to this out there and you're on BitClout and you've always wanted to start a project, now's the time. You know, you could start any project you want, and you've got thousands of creators to reach out to who are just itching to be seen. And that's a little thing called network effect, give and take, you know? So it's a special time here.
Yeah, and I've been saying like this quiet period the last few weeks where things have kind of settled down a little bit. I think it's like the perfect time to like launch a project like you guys are doing, because everybody else is like looking in other directions, and you guys are taking on this project. And once BitClout grows and once the fuel is poured on the fire like Diamond Hand says, then you're going to be one of the premier projects out there. So I think opportunists take advantage of quiet times, and the followers come on later on.
Yeah, and you guys are always early. Like you were in all these things early. When the Krasenstein brothers are involved in something, it's usually a good sign.
Yeah.
Hopefully, that's hope. We always just try to like look, say look in like 10 years from now or 20 years from now and say, where will we be? And like BitClout just makes sense because, okay, maybe it won't be BitClout, but I think decentralized social media on the blockchain is the future. Whether it's BitClout or if it's something else, I think that is the future. And BitClout, it's not the first to attempt it, but I think it's the most comprehensive and most thought out plan yet. And it makes the most
and most backed. I mean, you have so much money backing it from the start. And you know that these venture capitalists are going to use everything at their disposal to push us forward. So that gives me a lot of confidence. How about you guys?
I'm with you, Brian. That's where some of the top VCs on the planet, we're 4 months into this. There's things that are by design here. I think also Diamond Hands, it's been a time and time again theme where it seems like, people start getting worried and then all of a sudden something happens and everyone's like, oh, wow. It just seems like we're about to head into some fun times here.
Yeah, and I think that I think that it grew faster than they thought it would originally. I don't think they expected things to take off so suddenly, so they weren't really ready yet. And I think that's something people are missing out yet. I think it grew too rapidly, and now they're kind of scaling things back while they build out what they want to show everybody once people start on board. Not really scaling things back, but slowing up on pushing things out because they're working on this whole NFT thing. They're working on a bunch of stuff that's going to be coming out in I'm guessing the coming weeks and months ahead.
Yeah, and think about it. We're in our infancy stages still in crypto adoption. So if BitClout's going to be the bridge to all these things, NFTs, cryptocurrency, which it really could be, it's still so early. So it's really, there's nothing wrong with this taking time.
Yeah, we onboarded my friend Juice Jones II yesterday, and we got finished with the whole day, and we got off Clubhouse, and I logged into his profile for him, and I showed him his wallet from the desktop, and all of a sudden there was magically $800 in his wallet, and he was like, I was like, dude, that's all from the volume today from your founder's reward. And he was like, what? And he started dancing around the kitchen, and he was like, this is the future.
Well, that's it. Like, people aren't looking at the founder award as the sole. So like that's going to be how people make money on this platform, the founder award. Like, don't worry about coin price. Worry about people just coming in and being interested in buying your coin. Like, if others sell it, who cares? You still collected that founder award. And hey, was that you in his music video? Thor?
Yeah, I was the Jewish lawyer.
That's awesome. I thought I recognized you.
You noticed that? That was a fun
Thor,
day.
We're going to have to get Brian and Ed breaking bread soon, guys. I'm pumped you're coming to New York. Maybe we'll get in some dumplings then and some shots.
Definitely.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, so we're going to be there on Friday through Sunday. We fly in Friday morning, and so we'll be there Saturday. So maybe we could do something Saturday.
That'd be great, man. Yeah, that'll be a fun time. Yeah, we're excited, guys. It'll be interesting to see where this goes. And I think, as you could attest to, when you start anything, sometimes it doesn't even end up in where you envisioned it. I think that's part of the cool thing with BiteIntoBitClout. We're open-minded to the different angles once this gains momentum. So we're going to kind of see what happens after New York and, take it from there. And we also want to collaborate with you guys. I know you've done a lot with social good on the platform. Something Thor and I are brainstorming with part of the Founders Reward every month is giving back to somebody on the platform that are doing good things. And we know you've already been at the forefront of a lot of these good causes. So definitely want to talk to you more about that.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I look forward to seeing what you guys have planned, and look forward to meeting you in I think the first week of August in New York. Well, we already met.
Can't wait.
Meeting you again.
For sure.
Yeah.
New York, that'll be a fun time too, to be out there. It seems like it's finally coming back, and it seems like Dr. Kat's putting on a good party for us.
Yeah, I'm really excited. All right, well, I think that's a good
Yeah.
place. Go ahead, Thor.
Shout
Final
out to
thoughts.
Dr. Kat Cohen. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Cat. All right, I think that's a good place to end off, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.